I first want to start off by apologizing to you guys. I know I've been slacking on my Dragon Ball Super reviews these past few weeks and every few Sundays. And I just had a lot of shit on my plate like these past couple of weeks. But now, back in the game, and I know the Universe 6 arc started last week, but you guys can see my reaction now. I'm so pumped that Universe 6 arc is finally starting in the anime because now we are getting all the new content we've been waiting for. This is the reason why we all tuned in to Dragon Ball Super. That new content, and baby, we are getting in it because this episode of Dragon Ball Super, oh my god, the pacing was phenomenal. We covered so much ground, and I'm so excited that Toei is like just, rushing things in because we need to get our fan base back because that Resurrection F shit that we got in the anime, that the art and the animation was shit at multiple points, so we gotta build up our fan base again and just fix this anime as fast as possible. So starting off this episode, we finally get the ground rules for this tournament, or the 5v5 match. It's gonna happen between Beerus and Champa, and I really do like how Vegeta, being basically the smart one in the group, adding in the extra requirement that whoever is going to join in this tournament has to pass a basic intelligence test, because we don't want to be fighting no damn dumbasses in there that all they know how to do is swing and there's just no rules. They don't know how to follow the rules. So I really like how Vegeta threw that in there, but I will say this, I have read the manga. I'm up to date with the Dragon Ball Super manga, and that rule that Vegeta sets is gonna bite him in the ass a little bit later. But I'm not gonna say how, I'm not gonna say with who or whatever. It's just, it was a smart move on Vegeta's part, but it's still gonna backfire a little bit. And I'm not sure if this happened in the manga, correct me if I'm wrong, but apparently Champa leaves Goku an egg, and it seems kind of conspicuous, a little suspicious almost. He left him an egg, he's like, keep it as a gift, man, and I don't know if I'm supposed to be reading more into that, because with Dragon Ball Z, anything that looks stupid has massive significance. And Bulma, oh my god, Bulma is just too savage. She doesn't care what you did to her before. If you disrespect that woman, she will beat that ass. And she basically showed Beerus like no mercy, no pullback. She slapped the back of his head when he was calling her an old fart, old aunt, whatever it was, depending on what translation you saw. And it was a huge slap. His head went down. I'm surprised he didn't get whiplash from that shit. But Beerus' reaction is very, very interesting because he does react. He obviously says yo, you bitch, why'd you do that? I'm gonna kill you. But then he's like, you know what, you guys, you were the smart one that came up with this idea for a Super Dragon Radar and using the regular Dragon Balls. I'm gonna let you live. It really shows how far Beerus has come in terms of his character, because had this happened before Battle of Gods, or even with any other character, Beerus would just fucking slapped whoever did that and blew up the planet. No mercy, no bullshit. He would have just done it. Hell, even during the Battle of Gods movie, Bulma slaps him as well, and he just slaps her back, and he's like, yo, fuck you. And then he's about to destroy the planet until, Vegeta comes in and does that, my Bulma! But now he's like, you know what, I'm still ferocious, but I'm gonna spare your life, I'm gonna forgive you. It really shows that he's really grown fond of the DBZ cast, and I don't know, it's kind of nice to see. The God of Destruction actually kind of cares about all these characters, and it's just so nice to see that we came from, this guy coming in, about to blow the planet over a cup of pudding, to forgiving a woman, slapping him in the back of the head, the ultimate disrespect. And he's like, you know what, I'll forgive you. And it was also kind of weird to hear Whis saying that was the first time he ever saw Beerus get hit like that or slapped. And did you miss the whole Battle of Gods movie? The Battle of Gods arc? Weren't you there on Earth? I don't know. I feel like that was a little bit of a plot hole or something. Maybe he wasn't looking when he got slapped by Bulma. I don't know. It just sounded kind of weird to hear that coming from Whis. And we finally got to see the Super Dragon Balls in the anime. That was also freaking awesome. They're basically regular Dragon Balls, but planet size. There's really no other gimmick to them. They're not some Black Star Dragon Balls or some GT shit. But it was still nice to see the Super Dragon Balls. And we also got a little bit more into the lore of the Dragon Ball universe, in that each universe apparently, or at least Universe 7 and 6, have their own set of Super Dragon Balls. Now, as to what these Dragon Balls can actually do, I'm actually on the fence about it because, I mean, you know, the regular Dragon Balls can bring people from the dead back to life. So it's like, what can these Super Dragon Balls really do aside from, you know, what Beerus and Champa tend to do, which is like move planet Earth to Universe 7? Like, is that the scope of their powers? Can they do other amazing things that the Earth Dragon Balls can't do? And speaking of Earth Dragon Balls, I think this is the first time, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the first time we ever had Shenron summoned and like there was no wishes granted. And it was just so funny because this moment had Beerus in it, and he's like, dude, you know what, you're useless. Just fucking get out of my face. That's my wish. And Shenron was just like so nervous. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, senpai, Beerus-sama. And the icing on the cake for this moment is when like Goku is saying, you know, oh, I forgot to do something, you know, with Shenron. I'm trying to remember what it was. And along with me, like I was trying to think like, wait, what could you be forgetting? I thought you just wanted to find out where the last Super Dragon Ball is, or where the other Super Dragon Balls are. And of course it was to resurrect King Kai. I started laughing because like I forgot about that shit. Like I'm along with Goku, like oh my god, like I forgot. I didn't know that was a priority. And Bulma agrees, she's like, yo, Goku, fuck him. They're like this ain't the time for resurrecting King Kai. And you see King Kai's reaction, he's like, oh no, no one cares. Like, that was just so fucking funny. I thought that was, like, by far the funniest part in this episode. And then, of course, Beerus also mentions the strongest fighter he's ever fought, which was this alien named Monaka. Now, I believe we were all led to assume that Goku was the second strongest. Like, Beerus obviously said that. So, I'm wondering if, like, who exactly is this Monaka character? Because Super Saiyan God Goku gave Beerus, like, 80% of his, like, true potential. Like, 80% Beerus was like toe-to-toe with Super Saiyan God Goku, and now Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Goku is supposedly stronger. Maybe he gets like a full 100% from Beerus. So who is this Monaka guy if he's stronger than Goku at his like current max? Assuming, like I want to know more about this mystery fighter that Beerus is talking about. And I believe they only mentioned this in the anime. I don't remember this in the manga, but it's seeming like Beerus has some ulterior motive to getting the Super Dragon Balls, because again, Bulma noticed some sinister look when Beerus mentioned like, oh, I don't know, I might destroy the entire universe if I get my hands on those things. So it's kind of weird, like, whoa, wait a minute, like, is Beerus scheming something? Does he want to do something fucking evil? I'm hoping that that's not the case, because I like Beerus. I don't want him to be like the main baddie, the main villain of whatever future arc we have in Dragon Ball. But it's still interesting, like, yo, what is Beerus scheming? I'm hoping it's not like some joke like, oh, I'm gonna wish for the world's largest pudding cup or something stupid like that. But I guess we'll have to wait and see on that front. And yeah, that's about it for this episode. I mean, of course we got, you know, Bulma's sister, but I mean, it's just Bulma's sister. Like, we never heard of her before, and you can go all you want about like, oh, she was never mentioned before, but at the same time, there's also, I think his name was Tarbal, Vegeta's brother, that was never mentioned before, but apparently Vegeta has a brother. So at this point, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Tien had a fucking sister, or Yamcha had like a deformed half Siamese twin on his shoulder. Like I don't care anymore at this point. If you want to pull relatives out your ass, Toy and Akira Toriyama, just do it. I don't care. I really don't. But yeah, really great episode of Dragon Ball Super. I want to know what you all have to say in the comments below. What did you all think? Are you super excited for this arc that's taking place? I know I am. I want to know more about this world of the Universe 7 and 6 and Super Dragon Balls and Monaka and just Toy, Akira, you're doing great. But if you enjoyed this video at all, or even this amazing episode of Dragon Ball Super, drop me a like down below. I would really greatly appreciate it. And yeah, subscribe to my channel. There you go. You got an excuse right now. Click that subscribe button and stay up to date with all my future videos and content. And I will love you forever. I'm AJax the Mister, and as always, people, thanks for watching.